भारतीय थल सेना प्रमुख जनरल उपेंद्र द्विवेदी ने पाकिस्तान को बेहद सख्त और स्पष्ट चेतावनी दी है। उन्होंने कहा है कि अगर पाकिस्तान आतंकवादियों को पनाह देता रहा और भारत के खिलाफ काम करता रहा तो उसे फैसला करना होगा कि वो भूगोल का हिस्सा रहना चाहता है या इतिहास का। मनोक्षो सेंटर में सेना संवाद कार्यक्रम में आर्मी चीफ जनरल उपेंद्र द्विवेदी ने पाकिस्तान को चेतावनी देते हुए कहा कि पाकिस्तान को अपनी नीति बदलनी ही होगी।
Will be some regrets, but of course you feel sad when your comrades leave you early because God decides to call them. When I was leading the operation, I lost my own company commander. The second issue is soldier is always short of time, not in the unit, but talking to the near and dear ones, meeting them near and dear ones. In high altitude area, most of the time, soldiers have even missed their weddings. That has also been there. And even the birth of their child, etc. This is something which we have been working on, but it's beyond at times because whether God is supreme. So we work within that. But these regrets will always be there with us. But what is more important, a soldier joins together to celebrate the joy and also overcome the regret while they are in the team. So when you are in team, you just forget about everything. It's something like a doctor. When he is in the hospital, he loses a patient. But when he goes home, he picks up a baby like, oh my God, that's a source of light, source of joy. That is how a soldier does it. He receives a phone, something has gone wrong. But the moment he meets three peers, forget about it. Let's enjoy. So that is how the life is all about. Okay, the first question, what I say is that in case the leader expires, he dies during the combat, then who takes on the charge? So as far as the Indian Army is concerned, there are always layers which are there. Leadership is at every level. A rifleman is commanded by a Nayak. Nayak is commanded by a Havaldar, then a Naib Subedar, Subedar, Captain, Major. So there's always a leadership which is there. And we always have number two or nominated number two. Even today, if something happens to me, my vice chief is always there. That is how we look at. So there is no dearth of leadership initiative which is there. And it actually happened that, like I told you, when I lost my company commander, that's the time I was at the base. And the company commander was on top. So immediately the senior JCO, the senior most JCO, the Subedar, he was the one who took charge till the time we came up, which was about 2 hours journey in any case. So that is how the leadership is something which is in our blood, and a rifleman also is taught about the leadership and taking the self-initiative. That is how we go about it. I'll take on the question of new generation, which is believer of adaptability and opportunism. So this is something, not that it was not existing earlier, and there is something different. Your upbringing always gives you some principles. It always gives you some values. And when anything comes, it's something like a rupee lying on the ground. What you do? Firstly, you have to see, kahan gira hai, kisse gira hai, kiske liye hai. There are so many people who pick up that coin and give it to the nearest beggar or someone who is wanting it. Somebody will pick up that and give it to the mandir somewhere. So opportunism is your own definition. Opportunism is for the self-good or for the larger good of the society or for the team which you are leading. So opportunism always has a different definition. So if you follow your principles and values, you will prove to be a good leader, and your opportunism would be for the benefit of the society. The third question is about the indigenization. Is that correct? Indigenization and how the security forces are adapting towards it. So, what does the indigenization mean? It means that the best possible weaponry, best possible technology should be provided to the soldier to fight the battle. Therefore, has the indigenization taken place 100%? It's a gradual process. Why? Because for a soldier, whatever is the best will be provided. Now we have reached a very high standard of indigenization. Why? Because the best weaponry of a particular kind is being manufactured in India.
If Pakistan gives a chance again for continuation of Op Sindoor, will we hit them hard or harder? Objectives. And if anything we don't know about Op Sindoor of the last series, anything which you want to divulge if you are in that mood, sir? Anything specific which nobody knows?
I think that's in the domain of classified information. But I think if you have heard me earlier, what I have said that Pakistan, if it continues to harbor terrorists and operate against India, then they have to decide whether they want to be part of the geography or history or not.